And we're back! Let us load. I think it should be okay. I'm gonna increase it a little. Hello? Testing? Hello? Hello? Excuse me. Alright, he hands each of us a SIM card.
Put these SIM cards into your phones. I've already added credit to them to start you off.
Kinda looks over at me.
And you took care of your transfer stuff? Great.
I popped a new SIM card into my phone. After a moment of waiting, the phone boots up to an empty contacts list. I quickly exchanged numbers with Nikki and Uncle Kaito. I can add the rest of my old contacts later.
Don't hesitate to call me if you need anything.
You got it, Uncle. We won't. The conversation lulls into a silence. Ox. Hey, Nikki, we should probably unpack a bit before the jet lag takes over.
Good idea.
Alright. Don't stay up too late, though. You both have a long day ahead of you tomorrow.
Excuse ourselves from the table and head upstairs. Alright, time to unpack. Dang, that was quick. I managed to put most of my things away before I am interrupted.
You done unpacking yet?
Oh. Nikki seems tense, although there's a small smile on her lips. Her brows are furrowed in worry. Just about. What about you?
Almost. But hey,
What?
what do you think about this whole uniform?
It's
thing?
Japan.
Kinda weird, isn't it?
It'll be like one of my Japanese anime. I want to be a true weeb. I need to honor myself. Are you kidding? It'll be great. Just think of all those girls in short skirts. And those perfectly timed up jabs, revealing cute, colorful pantsu. Ow! She sure packs a punch. Nikki
You're
sigh.
hopeless.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, I almost forgot. What kind of uniform do you
Normal.
wear anyway? I mean, mine's normal, but you're going to Ace Academy?
And I shrug. The dress code says something about distinguishing the students in the pilot program from the rest of the student body. The pilots wear teal markings to indicate their program.
Ooh, that sounds good. You transferred directly into their pilot program, right?
Oh, like a ace pilot? Yep.
I heard that program's hard to get into, but I
Ow.
doubted you.
I'm so cool.
I hope they're ready for you because you're going to kick butt.
Or maybe my butt's gonna get kicked. Thanks, sis. 11 p.m. I think it's time to go to bed.
What? Already?
I gently herd her out of my room.
It's not that late.
No. Come on, you don't want to be falling asleep in class now, do you? She pouts, and I'm worried she'll continue to argue, but she just mumbles something incoherent and turns towards her room. Good night.
Night.
I return to my mess of boxes and try to organize them into something resembling a neat pile. As I reach for the last box, a picture frame falls to the ground with a loud clatter. My heart tightens in my chest as I snatch it up and inspect it for any fractures. Luckily, it's unharmed. Aww. So blonde. I run my Disneyland! Just kidding. I run my finger over our smiling faces. Me, Nikki, Mom, and Dad. Nice. We were at the fair and Nikki wanted to ride the roller coaster. Aww. I remember Mom and I had just argued over something stupid before the picture was taken, but you'd never be able to tell from this photo. Mom always looks so poised and together. Aww. I place the frame beside my computer, trying to ignore the lump in my throat. Sad. I lay on my bed and close my eyes, but my thoughts refuse to quiet. Eventually my exhaustion takes over and I fall asleep among a tangle of questions and what-ifs running through my mind. doll. What if I answer something different? The song. What? Soft sunlight filters through my window, warming my cheek. The distant melody of birdsong is nearly drowned by the annoying blare of my alarm. Annoying? It's a bomb song. I roll away from the window and see 7 a.m. flash on my clock. Oof. That can't be right, can it? Oh shit. Gonna commence operation 5 more minutes. Oh, okay, fine. Yes, it can. Time to get up. Turn off the alarm. I've never been a morning person, same, but I actually don't feel as tired as I normally would. I'm even feeling kind of energized. Jet lag works in mysterious ways, I guess. At least I won't be late for my first day. Pushing myself out of bed, I automatically begin my morning ritual. Without thinking, I grab my jeans and put this uniform and have them halfway up my legs before I notice the uniform slung over my chair. Crap. This will take some getting used to. Yeah, it took me some getting used to when I went to Mexico. They had uniforms. That was annoying. I slip off my pants and grab my uniform. I'll admit, as far as uniforms go, these aren't that bad. They're a little too flashy for my tastes, and not at all what I was expecting, but the cut is flattering, and the teal stripes look pretty cool. I face the mirror to fix my tie. The knot could be better, but there haven't been many opportunities in which I've needed to wear a tie. I still look damn good, which is all that matters. After a quick check to make sure I have all the things, all my things, I head downstairs. I soon arrive in the kitchen, eager to begin my day. Waking up successfully at this hour feels kind of like a big accomplishment. Oh, this uniform. Nikki stifles a yawn as she sets down a plate of eggs and toast. Yummy. Suddenly, I don't feel so accomplished. Did you make one for me too? Aw. ... Nope. She blinks in surprise, and it takes a moment for her to respond.
As a matter of fact,
What?
I did.
Liar. She grins and places another plate down on the table. Aw.
Look at you, big bro. Waking up bright and early. You're taking starting over to the next level.
Hey, I try. Where's Uncle Kaito?
He already left for
Dang, before 7 a.m.? I nod, and she sidles over to me, wearing a playful look. In her white shirt and flat skirt, she does a little twirl and looks expectantly at me.
So?
What do you mean? Yeah, I was like... I'm dead. Stupid. The references. What? Make what job hard? The references. Oh my god. Gotta go with the weeaboo reference. Too adorable. I pinch her cheek, ignoring her protest as she squirms. What the fuck? Oh, Dad. Kawaii desu. Desu. Dead. Nikki puts on a sour expression as she wrenches free from my grasp. She gingerly pokes her cheek as if to reassure herself it's still there. I grin at her and pat her head. Aw, don't be mad. Despite her comfy facade, I could see traces of a smile forming. Well, that sudden change. We finish our meal in silence, with Nikki occasionally shooting hurried glances my way. I whip down my food and gather my stuff, then meet Nikki by the door.
How are you going to get to the academy?
Transportation. On my legs. My motorcycle, obviously.
Oh, you don't need a permit then? I remember you were worrying about that.
Permit? I completely forgot! Shit. I'll need a parking permit for my bike, but they should have visitor parking, which I can use. If I can find a spot. So, what should I do? Should I take the motorcycle anyway and hope for the best? Or should I take the bus today and take my bike once I've gotten my permit? Logically, I would take the bus. I don't like taking too many risks. Yeah, taking the bus might be better. I don't want to take a risk. You're right, I'll take the bus today. I need to sort out my parking situation before taking my bike.
Which bus will you be taking?
I have no clue. The line that heads to the south side of the city. That one. She pouts. Aww.
Aw, I'm taking the one going west.
Bye. That's not the same intersection, is it?
No, I don't think so.
Ooh, that sucks. Oh. Well, at least it'll help you get familiar with the city.
Yeah, you're right.
I'll see you later then.
Have a good time at school, okay?
You too, dude. Cars whip by as I approach the bus shelter. There are a few people waiting. I plunge my hands into my pocket, and lean against the shelter to wait. A sharp squeal of brakes announces the bus's arrival. A few people trickle off the bus, and I fumble in my bag for my ID, I have it. As I enter, I tap my ID on the scanner, which responds with an affirmative beep. Whoa, look at the views of the ocean, it's so cool. Without waiting for me to find a seat, the bus jerks to a start, nearly knocking me over. There aren't too many free seats available, so I stumble unsteadily towards the back of the bus. Aha! As I glance around, I notice that a majority of passengers are wearing Ace Academy uniforms. That's comforting, I suppose. There's a free seat beside a girl my age, of course. Of course. She stares intently out of the window and sits with her back uncomfortably straight. Her uniform lacks teal stripes. Interesting. This person's on the phone. Thought they were sleeping. I guess she's not a pilot. She seems pretty cute, so I wonder why there's an empty seat beside her. Maybe she's not that friendly? Ooh, interesting. Meh, I'll take my chances. It'd be nice to know at least one person from Ace Academy. To know at least one. I'll just find another spot. I mean, she don't look like my type, I guess. So, let's find another spot. Doesn't look like she wants to be bothered. I make my way to the back of the bus and am lucky enough to find a window seat. Nice! I sit down and watch the blurred trees go by. My pocket vibrates. It's a reminder to check the email I had sent myself last night. I'd collected all the information I needed for my first day and compiled it into one email for easy access. I scroll through and refresh myself on my class schedule and information. When I click on a location, it pulls up a detailed map of the campus. This could come in handy. I spend the next few minutes studying the different parts of the campus. A red pulsating light indicates the largest buildings, while the smaller ones flash yellow. My classes don't seem to be too far from each other, which is fortunate. Now there's no way I'll get lost. A hot dog stand? I swear these exist on every campus, although it's kind of surprising to find one in a Japanese school. And that it's marked on the official map.
Ace Academy.
Interesting. Aw, no scene with the girl. Clearly I screwed up. I quickly gather my things and shuffle off the bus with the rest of the students. The first thing I notice is how clean and well kept the campus is. It's like walking into a brochure. The trees and hedges are neatly trimmed, not a single left is astray. The grass is mowed, even the architecture shows off clean lines and designs. Modern. I love CNY, but it could have used a few tips on upkeep. I check the time. I have about an hour before class starts. Dang, he was on time. Should I head to class early? The last thing I'd want is to be late for my first class. On the other hand, sitting around in an empty classroom for an hour seems counterproductive. I could be spending that time checking out the different aspects of campus. The hangar. Oh, for the ace. I think I'll just get the parking permit. Studying the map on my phone. Oh, I should be saving at all these choices. Crap. Whatever. I steadily make my way towards the administrative building. Luckily, this campus is pretty easy to navigate because these buildings all look the same. Eventually, I pause before the administrative building. I confidently push open the doors, and am greeted with a series of hallways. Of course, more navigating. How very bureaucratic of them. Bureaucratic? After a few minutes of wrong turns and doubling back, I arrive at a door labeled Campus Administration. What could have been a spacious office is instead crowded with irritated students. Only one person mans the desk, and he does not look like someone who's particularly accommodating.
Next.
Damn, rude. The line crawls at a steady pace, and after what seems like forever, I finally walk up to the counter. Hi, I need a parking pass for a motorcycle.
You'll have to fill out
Oh,
your
that
request
sucks.
online, which you can access through your web.
Oof.
Approval takes about 1 to 2 weeks, and if approved, a physical pass will be mailed to you.
What a bitch.
Next.
Damn! Hold on.
What?
Bribe him. Let's talk about this. He doesn't sound the reasonable type. Flirting probably is weird. Let's do this.
And how could that have possibly happened?
I drop my hands, all signs of distress wiped clean from my face. He blinks in surprise and narrows his eyes at my complete change in demeanor. Well, I was on my way to school, minding my own business, when all of a sudden everything became dark. While everyone's paused in their tracks, I keep walking. By the time I notice something is wrong, there's a spaceship right above me. A bright light shines down from the ship and everything turns blindingly white. Next thing I know, I'm inside the spaceship and surrounded by aliens. Somehow we manage to communicate and understand each other. They take me around on their spaceship, showing me every single part of it. I actually got to meet every alien on board. They told me they came to Earth to strike a deal with our ruler so we can become allies. Apparently there's going to be an intergalactic war happening in the near future. I told them we don't have a ruler for our planet, and that each country has a different person in charge. Somehow that devolved into a debate about which happened first, the chicken or the egg, until they finally admitted they actually didn't know what a chicken or egg was. I actually had to draw a picture for them, and I'm not the greatest artist, so they still don't know what they are. Well, they figured out what an egg is, because that's kind of hard to mess up even for me. Then I realized what time it was, and told them I had to go to school or I would be late. They wanted to exchange something as a memento, and really wanted my brain, but I told them I needed it to survive. So they said they had the perfect solution. They brought a probe out, and even though I tried to fight it, well, I'd rather not get into it. I hang my head at my traumatizing memory, but peek at the administrator out of the corner of my eye. He stares dumbfounded. Anyway, after that extremely uncomfortable and overly personal experience, I'm looking for a way to jump out of this ship without killing myself when my bike pass falls out of my pocket, out of the ship and into oblivion. Then everything went black, and I found myself right in front of the school. And now, here I am. He closes his mouth and frowns.
Are you done?
I know.
Great. Next.
Wow, you suck. I stand there flabbergasted. How could my totally plausible story not impress him? Oh well, this guy wouldn't know a good story even if he were a part of it. Sad. I turn around and head out. As I exit the administrative building, I check the time on my phone. 15 minutes left before my first class. I should start making my way there. I pull up the map of the campus on my phone. Luckily, the routes are easy to follow, and I'm soon standing before the auditorium. Thank God for technology. Ooh, fancy. I take a deep breath, stealing my nerves, and firmly push open the doors to the auditorium. After a quick scan of the room, I select the seat near the back. I can tell this is a first-year introductory class based on how spread out the students are, and how quiet the room is. I hate that I have to take intro classes again. Some of my electives from CINY did not encompass the full scope of course material, whatever that means. A hush blankets the auditorium as a man strides to the front of the room.
Good morning. This is Piloting 101.
Jeez.
Is everyone where you are supposed to be?
That voice. What, even the music? The professor waits patiently as a handful of students shuffle toward the nearest exit. I yawn and watch them leave with disinterest. He tracks a web page from his tablet onto the screen behind him. Fancy.
This is the class web link. Consider this portal as your
Dang,
lifeline.
a lifeline.
You will find all your assignments and readings here, as well as your current grade in the course. You can find my contact information in the tab marked Contact. My office hours are listed, so please do not hesitate to stop by. Even I get lonely at times, and I appreciate visitors. This is the class web link. Consider this portal as your lifeline for the course. You will find all your assignments and readings here.
Aw,
as well as your
he gets
current
lonely.
Now that we've gotten all the boring stuff out of the way, I'm sure you're all eager to learn more about the qualifier exams on Friday. The qualifier exam will not only register you as an active pilot, but will also provide you with your team ranking. I'm sure you've already
Team
picked out your
ranking?
teams by now.
Picked out my
Still, let me remind
teams?
you all that each team must have a minimum of 5
What?
people in order to qualify.
First time I heard this. And shoots up from the middle of the room.
Yes?
Are you sure exams are this Friday?
Dang.
That only gives us 2 days to find a team.
Jeez.
The majority of students who
People are
began their
brutal.
first year here at Ace Academy are aware of the timeline for the qualifier exams and use their summers to form a team and prepare. In the past, we had extended the preparation time before the exam, but found that the majority of students did not need nor want the extra days, so we adjusted our schedules accordingly.
Dang.
But what about those of us who didn't know about the qualifier ahead of time? What do we do?
I suggest you get to work finding yourself a team.
Damn.
Any other questions?
Wrecked.
Good. The qualifier exam will pit your team starting core against 4
Oh, there's a gear again. AI
You will
gear.
then be assigned a ranking based upon your overall performance relative to the other teams. Don't worry if you can't defeat all the AI gears.
And it's a
They are
fighting
programmed to
thing.
be extremely difficult to beat.
What?
Please ensure your gear is in pristine condition for battle.
Oh,
All
he has a
exams are
new
demonstrated
gear.
live instead of in a simulator to most accurately gauge ability.
Oh, live.
Any questions? Let's get started then. Please check the
Interesting.
web link for your assignment and have them complete for the next class. Welcome to Ace Academy. I hope you all have a great rest of the day.
Yawning, I wait for the crowd in front of the door to thin before making my way out of the room. Once I'm by the door, a snippet of a nearby conversation catches my attention.
Hey, did you see what they brought into the hangar today?
Ooh.
Yeah, that ancient looking thing?
Oh, I bet it's his. Yeah.
I'm amazed if it still works. Where the hell do you even find something like that? I bet they fished it out of the ocean.
As I hurry out of the classroom, I check my phone and am excited to see an email notification. I eagerly read through the email. It's just a note letting me know my gear has been registered and I now have access to the hangar. Well, that certainly makes things easy for me. At CINY, I spent days going through the registration process. We had to submit all of the paperwork ourselves, and of course, nobody in the administrative office was ever helpful. Satisfied, I put away my phone and make my way to the hangar. I bring up the map on my phone and touch the hangar, which lights up. Soon, pulsating lights dot the path from my current location to the hangar. Nice. Mecha technology. Here it is. What the heck? I guess I am really. This is like a mecha visual novel. I'm reunited with Eagle. Dang. It's pretty cool. A crowd of students surround it. They speak in hushed tones, but break into snickers when they notice me. I push my way towards them, but they disperse before I even reach them. Most are trying to hide their laughter and failing miserably. I give my gear a detailed inspection to make sure it didn't suffer any dings or damages during transit. So far so good. My gear may be a bit bulkier than others, but it's in great working condition, which ultimately is what matters. The colors are still bright too. I wonder if they polished it up for me, or if it always looks this good.
The other guys might laugh at your gear, but I sense that it's different.
Dang, so edgy. Sho Shinjiro.
Spirit. Something that makes it stand out amongst the others. Yes, I can feel this one is
What an
truly
interesting
special
voice.
indeed.
Damn right, it's something special. Shove away from this lunatic. I'm glad at least someone here knows a good gear when he sees one. I also fold my arms and nod. I'm tempted to ask him to repeat himself so I can record those words of wisdom. Damn right, I think the other guys are just scared. Do you need something?
Oh, right. The name's Sho.
Sho Shinjiro.
Pleased to meet you.
Sho Shinjiro. Hi, I'm Sakaki Urashima.
You're a second-year pilot too, right?
Yeah, how did you...
Not that many students transfer during second year, you know? You're the talk of the pilot's lounge. The mysterious foreign transfer student. And I deduced that you are this transfer student.
I wonder what gave me away. It couldn't possibly have been my magnificent golden locks.
I've gotta say, I thought you'd be taller.
Wow, rude. He starts comparing our heights with his hand, and is a bit disappointed to find we're about the same height. Again, just what was he expecting? We don't all look like... What, did Leonardo DiCaprio? I think his perception of America is a bit skewed. Isn't Leonardo DiCaprio pretty short?
Anyway, you're new here, which means you're not part of a team yet, right?
Right, that's been on my mind since class ended. I nod, almost certain I know what he's about to say next.
Well, it just so happens that my team is lacking that oh-so-vital fourth member we need to be able to compete.
He looks at me hopefully, then leans in close. A little too close. Personal space, man.
You see where I'm going with this, don't you? Basically what I'm saying is, you should join my team
Because we're awesome. Team awesome. Haha, no. Let's see this. As fun as that sounds, I'd like to check out the other teams before committing to any of them. Aww. For a second, he almost looks heartbroken, but that is quickly replaced by his usual
That's cool.
goofy
I
grin.
understand. No big deal.
I'm glad he's taking it so well. I was worried he wouldn't leave me alone until I joined him.
Most of the other pilots generally hang out in the pilot's lounge. If anyone's looking for more team members,
That'll be interesting.
you'll find them there.
Thanks, I'll see you around.
For sure. Good luck.
Brosif!
Just remember, we're always here if you change your...
Brosif? That's really funny. Maybe they need another team member. They're already a good distance in front of me, so I hustle to keep up and follow them through a winding tunnel. I'm pretty sure this is how people get murdered. Eventually, the group disappears through a door, which leads to... Oh, the pilot's lounge. Huh, good to know. Oh wow, so fancy. I'm a smooth operator. I should probably target groups of being. I'll just be honest about my situation. Hey, how's it going? They all turn to look at me. A girl closest to me gives me a once over.
Hi. Can we help you with something?
Damn.
Hey, you're new, right? I saw you were on campus today. You certainly stick out.
I guess I do look a little different.
Did you just transfer here?
Yeah, from CNY in the
A
States.
bit late in the year to transfer, isn't it?
Is it? The year just started, but they all nod, agreeing with one another.
Yeah, teams usually get picked in the summer before classes begin. Who are you teamed up with?
Yeah, that's sort of my problem. I was hoping that someone in the lounge could help me out. You wouldn't happen to need another pilot, would you? Aw.
No, we're all filled up. At least in pilot positions.
Just my luck. Any chance you know of anyone looking?
Shinjiro and Itami were looking for another pilot.
Shinjiro. Yeah, of course, the same group.
Oh yeah. If I
Ah.
were you, I'd talk to them. Last I heard, their team...
Whoa, they're top pilots.
Probably learn a lot from them too.
Dang. Well, that's good to
Passed
know.
Their first year.
Might as well. Shinjiro? Is that the guy who approached me before? I didn't get the impression that he was a top pilot. Maybe there's more to that guy than I thought. Well, thanks. I appreciate the help. Should I ask him or should I try joining another group? I don't know what to do. I want to see other options, but I feel like it's like the only option. Is there a game? Are there game overs in this game? Probably. I start to head towards the parking lot before I remember I left my bike at home today. Oh shoot, I forgot to check the bus schedules. Hopefully there's one coming soon. I scroll through the schedules as I hurry towards the front of the campus. Yay, uneventful ride home. As soon as I open the front door, I hear a clanging in the kitchen. Nikki must be home. Food.
Hey, you're home early.
Am I? It's right around dinner time. What are you making?
Guess.
Curry!
No cheating.
My nose? No. I want my baby back ribs. I didn't realize they were 5 years old again. I already know what the answer is anyway. I breathe in deeply and pause to sort the aromas lingering in the air. The dominant scent is of tomatoes followed by meat, beef to be specific, but also a hint of celery, basil. You're making bolognese pasta. Yeah. She laughs and shows me the simmering sauce in the pot.
Good guess.
It was no guess. The super smeller knows.
You're so weird. Who actually names their nose?
Laugh all you want now, but you'll be singing a different tune when the super smeller gets you out of danger.
And why would I be in danger?
I don't know, maybe your enemies are planning a sneak attack against you.
I don't have
Lies.
enemies.
Just give it time.
Rude. I'm very likable.
I'm just glad you're the one cooking. And not me. Everything you make is delicious. You really have a talent for cooking, you know.
Shut up.
Did you go shopping after school today? I didn't know Uncle Kaito kept all these ingredients at home.
Yeah, I did. Sushi yesterday was so good, but I wanted something more hearty today, you know?
Totes. Does that mean you had a bad day at school? Aww.
Of course not. It was great. I met a lot of people at the club
Kendo
fair
club.
they held after school. There are so many cool clubs. Did you know they have a kendo club? I think I'm gonna try out for their dance team though. Maybe run for student government.
Wow, sounds like you've had a pretty productive day.
Definitely. I'm a little disappointed they don't have a cooking
You don't have a
club.
cooking club?
They offer a cooking class, which I'm taking. Soon I will be an expert in Japanese cuisine.
Swag. Maybe you can start a cooking club.
Oh, maybe. Didn't you see Uncle Kaito's text? He'll be home late tonight.
Oh. I haven't been checking my phone.
How was your first day?
I like how there's a pasta on the table, but the sounds of cooking is still going. It was okay. No luck finding a team though. One guy offered me space, but to be honest, he was a bit strange. I wasn't crazy about the idea of joining him.
Beggars can't be choosers.
True. Yeah, I guess. I was hoping that another team was looking, but nobody in the pilot's lounge was very
I'm
helpful.
sure you can try again tomorrow.
Yeah, but it would have been better if I'd found one today.
So it sounds like finding a team
Uh-oh.
today was super important.
Game over. Oh yeah, qualifier is on Friday.
That's in 2 days.
Thug life. I know, everyone else knew this in advance and formed teams over the summer.
That's not really fair.
Yeah, but it's fine.
Sounds like you've had quite the day.
Food. I am so full.
Who told you to be such a pig?
Rude. I think I'm going to relax for a bit, then go to bed early tonight.
Yeah, me too.
Good night. We part ways and I head into my room. Gotta get that parking permit. That jet lag. Uh-oh. Okay, good. I should get back to sleep. But then he oversleeps. I curl deeper into my blankets but soon get bored. The only time I ever naturally wake up this early is when I have jet lag. I'm not sure if this is a blessing or a curse. I guess I may as well get ready. Aw. Quickly change into my uniform and head downstairs. They're awake. I bet he's awake, the uncle. To an empty kitchen. It's weird being the first one up. Usually Nikki's doing her thing in the kitchen. News app. Elodian Enterprise. Elodian Enterprises has officially announced their intentions to sponsor an up-and-coming team in the coming War Games. The rapidly expanding R&D company is gaining a lot of attention in the field of xenorobotics. Xeno. What does Xeno mean? Xeno. Oh, Xeno means new or recent. So new robotics, recent robotics, modern robotics, and they're putting pressure on established innovators, such as the Vector Industries and Paragon Weaponry. Much of their success can be attributed to CEO Donnie Roos, who was a top graduate in the pilot program at the ACE Academy, and a visionary when it comes to modern and functional designs for gear. I don't think I've heard of these guys before. Must be a local company who hasn't quite expanded to the States yet. Sounds like they're making a name for themselves though. The time on my phone reads 6:57. I listen for any signs of life upstairs, but the house is still. Uh-oh. Headline on Dashu. Dashu. That should be good. Nice. Grab a couple of slices of bread and stick them in the toaster. As I wait for my toast to finish, I sit at the table and read the article. Kaneko Deshitaru, CEO of Dashu, made an unscheduled appearance at the memorial service yesterday for Yudai Misaki. A year ago, the community was shocked by the unexpected death of ACE Academy's most promising pilot, Yudai Misaki. The family was honored that the mighty Mogul took the time to show his respects to their son. Oh. He's the father? Or no, he's the CEO making respects to the family's son. And concurrently postponed the unveiling of Dashu's new line of energy drinks. What? The introduction has been rescheduled to take place next week.
What are you reading?
Oh, good morning. Ah! I jump in surprise and nearly fall off my chair as I try to turn towards her. He looks at me strangely.
Jeez, what's your problem?
You scared me.
Why? Are you looking at hentai or something?
I'm dead. This game is so dumb. What? No, of course not.
I know. You're reading the news. I can see it on the table. Boring. You know that makes you officially old, right? Only old people read the news for fun.
Right.
Your toast is burned.
Aw. What? It's not burned. Oh.
You're so hopeless. How did you survive in college without me?
Eating burnt toast, duh. Oh, I ate in the cafeteria.
That explains it.
No, the toast.
Well, since you botched breakfast, we'll have to make do with a quick snack if you don't want to be late.
Hey, food.
Are you able to give me a ride today?
No.
Yesterday was so crowded.
Sorry, I'm not taking my bike today. I don't have a parking pass yet.
Oh. How long will it take before you get one?
A week. What? I'm not sure, but hopefully soon.
Well, for the sake of your sanity, I hope it's not too long.
Thanks. I think.
I'll see you later, okay?
Bye-bye. Guess I'll talk to the person this time. Might as well. Oh. Guess not. Gear Arsenal 201. Oh, it's the same.
Morning, class.
Oh my gosh.
Welcome to Gear Arsenal 201. I'm sure you're all tired of hearing the same welcome spiel, so I won't even bother with it. Instead, we're going to dive straight into the material.
Dang.
Question. Who can name one of the leading companies in gear weapon manufacturing?
This one. Or, no, that. Shit, I forgot. Potato Shooter Incorporated. Wait.
Question. Who can
Gear
name one of the leading
weapon.
companies?
I remember those Paragon. Industrial, maybe too. I think it's either of these. Let's do Paragon.
Vector Industries.
Sorry.
Wrecked.
Very good.
Yay.
Isn't it Vector?
Vector deals with thrusting and maneuverability.
It literally has a weaponry in
That's
it.
the name, Paragon Weaponry.
Wrecked.
Their recent area of study has shown that
Beam weaponry. Interesting.
That's all the time we have for today. You'll find this week's readings and assignments on your web link. Have a good day.
Proper look at my gear. But the other guy's gonna appear. Whoa, that sounds cool. I easily hop into the seat and breathe in the comforting scent of metal and plastic. It faintly reminds me of new car smell. Whoa. Once I'm settled, I trigger the closing sequence. As the chest panels are turned, my seat scoops me further into my gear until I'm nestled in the darkness of the cockpit. Whoa. Epic. Initializing. I initiate the boot up sequence. The cockpit glows a faint red, then flickers into life, and I can't help but smile at the familiarity of it all. The bright glow of the panels illuminate the interior until there isn't a trace of a shadow left. Statistics blink around me in a series of rapid numbers and diagrams. Dang.
Gear initialization sequencing complete.
Eagle. The familiar voice in my gear feels like a warm welcome from an old friend. Eagle, please run a comprehensive check.
System in progress.
Dang. Nothing to do now but wait. The lights along my display pulse with changing colors as the check progresses.
All system functions normal.
Nice.
Unknown docking station detected.
Unknown. Register the current dock as home station. Nice.
Completed. Recommendation. Please update system calibration configuration.
Low. This is recommended all the time. Whenever we change locations, Eagle will request a recalibration of the system. Even the slightest difference in air pressure can trigger an inaccuracy. At least the process is easy. All I have to do is make sure I correctly follow the sequential number order. Okay, so Eagle can achieve the necessary internal calculations. Alright, start of the process.
Calibration sequence initiating. Calibration successful.
Perfect. Everything seems to be in order. Nice. Dang, that sound, that's crazy. Aww, twinge of homesickness. I expected Ace to be different from CNY, but I wasn't quite prepared for the reaction towards my gear. It's no surprise that Japan's advancements in the field of xenorobotics outweigh those of the States, but our machinery was built to last. My gear may not be the newest model or packed with the latest weaponry or accessories, but I am confident in its ability to fight. A doubt wiggles into my train of thought. Maybe it was a mistake to come here. I could have stayed at CNY. I was making high grades and had a group of friends I could rely on. I spent my afternoons practicing instead of sitting in a hangar. Just me and that weirdo from yesterday. I do a double take as Sho walks steadily towards me.
Mr. Broseph!
Hey, how's it going?
Good. Is this your go-to hangout place? This is the second time I've run into you here.
I guess it's starting to be. What are you doing here?
I just thought I'd pay a visit to my gear. It helps when I keep her company for a bit. Keeps her spirits up.
That's why I only go for male gear. Or, you mean a girl? Inanimate objects don't have genders.
If only. Unfortunately, no girl ever goes near.
Aw, feels bad, bro. He sighs wistfully while I try very hard to keep a straight face. I'm so sorry.
Me too. So, what were you doing here?
Just checking to make sure everything's working fine.
And does it?
Yeah.
How about a simulator match?
Whoa. I'll check. It'd be nice to get a feel for how things are done at Ace. Sure.
We can both use the basic robot program. That way, all accessories and weapons will be the same, and it'll be based on skill alone.
Interesting. May the best man win. Interesting. How will this work? He grins and races in the opposite direction. I see him pause my green gear before I get back into my own. Once I'm settled, I switch on the open network configuration. Immediately, a request from Shul comes in and I accept. After we're connected, we boot up our virtual training simulation program. Interesting. Whoa, bro.
Very fancy. I haven't seen an American style gear up.
What? Mm-hmm. Nice. Simulators are freakishly accurate at emulating the real thing, but it still can't quite replicate the feeling of live matches. You can't feel every impact or even the slightest shift in motion within a VTS.
As you can see, both of us are kitted with the same standard equipment. You have your energy shield for blocking, thrusters for movement, a ranged weapon, and a close combat weapon.
I evaluate my gear and find all the components he mentioned. Any particular reason why we aren't playing from our personal arsenal?
This will level the playing field. We'll have to win by skill alone.
Dang. Trying to see what I'm made of?
Remember, you have to use the right tool at the right time.
Shit, I'm a fail.
One right move you can make, but you have to think fast.
Alright, thanks. Just kidding. I don't know what to do. So, the trick is to just react accordingly.
Got it. Are you ready? Let's do this.
Duel! Dang. Show activates his thrusters and points his double guns at me. Dodge. Yikes. Well, that's crazy. I dash out of the way and his attack misses its mark. I equip one of my guns and return fire. He dodges, but my shot still grazes him and takes some damage. As I boost forward, Sho moves back to keep the distance between us. He shoots again, but his aim is not accurate and I weave away. With my gun in hand, I take aim. Should I shoot? Or... Oh wow, my aim is true and Sho's shield shimmers as it absorbs a shot. Judging by how deep of a shimmer, it took like he took a significant amount of damage. Since Sho likes using ranged weapons, I better close the distance and force him into a melee battle. I boost forward, / trip. I switch to my sword mid-boost and swing the blade into a high arc. Where did he get the blade? Sho tries to block with his guns and my sword lands on them with a loud crack. We struggle in a battle of wills and sweat beads down my face. A loud roar escapes my lips as I channel my strength into my attack and break through Sho's defense. As my sword falls through, Sho's gear goes dark. Nice. With the match over, I shut down my gear and get back on the ground. Interesting. Ooh, animation. After a few minutes, Sho appears.
Not bad. You could definitely hold your own for the qualifiers.
Thanks.
So how did team hunting go?
Bad. Not as well as I expected.
Bummer. Most teams come together over the summer so they're well prepared for the qualifiers.
Fine, I'll join this guy. Yeah, I think you mentioned that last time. Still, I thought there would be either more new people who hadn't found a team or more teams with missing members.
Well, my offer still stands.
I don't have any other choice in the qualifiers tomorrow. Okay. Sure, I'll join. Yay. Chet breaks into his usual grin.
Awesome! Trust me, this is going to be good.
Nice.
Anyway, we'll want to meet up tomorrow before the qualifier to practice. So, what's your number?
Gross. So, I guess I should go and get some stuff
Yeah,
done.
me too. Well, I'll see you later then.
Interesting. Alright, I'm gonna pause here. And I'll be right back.